everyone, welcome back to my Beach Angel Tarot shop. I am here to do a mystery reading for July 2018. And as you know, mystery readings are just that. I don't know where we're going. I don't know what it's going to be about. I do it with a Angel Celtic Cross, and I'm going to use a fairy deck to anchor the energy in. So this first one is going to be it's like a heart of the matter type of energy, the important energy and message for the month. And we're going to see what comes up for everyone. I was gifted today a beautiful deck by a beautiful soul sister, and this is the deck, and I'm going to be using it. It's the Arcanium Tarot. I hope I'm not mispronouncing it, but it is gorgeous. I just couldn't wait to dive in and use it. And I'm just so very grateful today, so I want to share that gratitude with everyone. And I'm going to do this mystery reading focusing on our energy of July. And what I love about the visual on this deck is, as you can see, it represents the Strength card in the Tarot, and it represents the Leo time frame, which we are entering into. So perhaps it'll be something for that time frame, but I don't want to put that energy into it because I like this to be a mystery situation. I don't know if I want to use it. I'm kind of getting guided over here. I'm going to use this deck right here. Just caught my eye. So I'm going to use this one. This is going to be the heart of the matter. The heart of the matter, and then we're going to use that Arcanium Tarot to do the reading. So I'm focusing on everyone, the law of attraction for our mystery reading for July 2018. God and the angels. God and the angels. I feel it's this, and we're going to see. Oh my gosh, I'm not kidding. Romance. So romance is the energy. When we look at the undercurrent is serenity, and I'm actually going to look at the top card, and it's playfulness. So playfulness brings serenity. There could be more serenity and playfulness in your romantic life, and it could be a need. Oh my God, the soulmate's underneath that. It could be a need to bring more of that energy in to this, or this could be something that's coming. But I'm going to use these as the base of the energy. This is the heart of the matter for our mystery reading. So that's going to be number one. We're going to say all those are kind of number one. Playfulness and serenity and romance, either it's coming or there's a need for it, or those are the key energies for the month, all separate. Maybe that's like kind of like for some it's going to be all about romance, for some it's going to be all about peace of mind and your own serenity, and for others it can be a sense of playfulness and this kind of gives me the Three of Cups, like entering into groups of people, that type of thing. Socializing is the word I guess you want to use there. So I'm focusing on crossing this energy for the positive. Focusing on crossing this. So what's going to help this energy? What are they saying is going to help this energy? And I want to look at the undercurrent. I'm pretty sure that looked like the undercurrent was the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Isn't this deck gorgeous? It's so like real life looking. I love it. You can just like really sink into the visual in the card. So Seven of Pentacles talks about growth, and it talks about patience, putting in a harvest to get something in return. So putting the work in to get something in return. That was in the undercurrent. I just wanted to make note of it. But what is crossing this romantical, serene, playful energy for the positive? So what's going to help this energy? And it is the Eight of Swords, which is interesting because this is a card that keeps us stuck. It's mind games. It's and it's our own. They're self-induced. It's a pattern of thinking. So it's about addressing that. It's about really looking at how you do this, how you can keep yourself stuck, how you are operating. Again, this is like a repeated pattern that's coming up in my readings. You're operating on old patterns. Like an 8 is is an infinity sign. So you're pulling energies from the past, you're pulling thoughts from the past, and what happens is they get projected into your future, and it loops back at you, and then you experience it, and then you put it in your memory store, and then you pull it back out thinking, okay, you're going on what happened in the past, how do I keep myself safe, and then you project that out as a fear, and then you wrap it back. But just the same as they're saying, just the same as you can operate on that old paradigm of fear and feeling maybe less than or lack of or whatever keeps you stuck in a fear loop, you can also create a new one, right? They're saying replace those thoughts with positive thoughts. And as you keep doing that in the now, in the center of that 8, of that infinity sign, then those are the thoughts that kind of start getting built up back here, and then they shift out, and then that's what you pull back into your reality. So they want us to see this. This is where we're going with this. Over a period of time, you can either be operating off of negative thoughts in the past and projecting them into the future and experiencing them in the now, which is keeping you stuck, or over time you can look at this and start putting these things in your memory stores. Peace in regards to relationship, playfulness and happiness in regards to relationship. So this can be things that kind of got in there way back when you were a child, over a period of time, long ago. Okay, these seeds got planted back here. Bad seeds. bad seeds. Okay, and so you're pulling from those bad seeds. You saw this happen in your childhood, or you've experienced these fears in your childhood. They were planted from trauma or abuse, or just, you know, sometimes you're not in an abusive parental situation, but you're in a situation where you hear arguments. And if you're a super sensitive, if you're like an indigo child's energy, just the little arguments can kind of stick in there and bring up a lot of fears. And you wouldn't know, but unconsciously you're operating off of those past patterns, and then you're projecting forward and looping. So they want us to start putting these in. You know, beautiful romance. You know, it's focusing on what you want to experience, what you want to see projected back to you, what you want to pull from your stores, and then have it loop back towards you in your reality. So it's about thinking good thoughts about being playful, being happy, being serene, being peaceful relationships, love and kindness, that type of thing. Putting these thoughts in your memory store and then utilizing it. So wow, that was a lot coming for the positive in regards to, I'm going to keep this out because I may be referring to it again. So this is crossing this. So this is what they want you to do. Work on those patterns of thoughts that you're pulling in a loop and it's getting projected back to you constantly. Start filling that past loop up with new things. And before you know it, in time, this is what you're going to be experiencing. Okay? Start where you are. Start where you are. Start today. Think positive thoughts. See your relationship serene. See your relationship playful. See yourself as happy. See your partner as happy. See you together as happy in your mind. Think these positive thoughts. Know that it can happen and believe it. Foundation. How your angels are supporting this connection and partnership, which is what I'm going to do with this one because it is definitely talking about love. And it's Ace of Pentacles. So it's a new blessing. It's a new template, 3D template that's coming. And a new foundation to be experienced and built on. Okay, and it's beautiful. It's like a beautiful garden. It's like the Garden of Eden type of energy. So something definitely new in the 3D. A new template, they're saying. A new blessing is coming. And there's a little bit of the trail. They want you to see. It's not right here. It's not in the front of the card. You're going to go back the trail a little ways to come across this. But it's a new opportunity that's coming up soon. So start working on this so you can start experiencing this energy being, you know, coming towards you. It's like a projector, you know. It's like the movie projector, and you want to make the movie projector that's sending it out a good movie, right? You want to make those good thoughts so you can see that played back to you in reality. So that's a foundation. Recent past, how the angels see the recent past in regards to this connection, and it is 7 of Cups. So 7 of Cups is a lot of choices, decisions, can be for some illusions and delusions, uncertainty, fantasy. For some, you may be caught up in a fantasy. For some, this is an emotional affair, literally. You know, you've gotten caught up in, you know, what am I going to say, idealizing or fantasizing, putting more of a positive spin, perhaps, than is in the truth of it. And there's nothing wrong with that, because we do want to think positive, but not to delude yourself, not to be delusional. There's not a lot of this in the recent past. Okay, there's not a lot of solid foundation. There's not a lot in the physical, but it's, you know, this is how they're supporting the energy. So they want to bring this in where this was kind of pie in the sky kind of energy up in the air, but it wasn't necessarily a bad thing. Everything kind of leads to the now and was meant to be experienced. But for a lot, there was like indecision, perhaps other choices. For some, a outright emotional affair type of thing. There has been fantasy, fantasizing, but nothing concrete. Let's put it that way. It's just nothing concrete. And an angel message to you. This usually relates to the foundation and support message. So the angel's message, this is an angelic message to everyone, and it is 9 of Swords. So 9 of Swords talks about worries. It talks about anxiety and fear. And it sometimes has to do with the foundational energy of a new beginning, a new opportunity. So there's actually fear here on yourself or your partner's part, you know, or whoever you're attracting towards you. in regards to starting over, in regards to how this is going to look, how we're going to do this in the 3D template. There is an owl, looks like a little white owl here, which I love the owl. So there is wisdom coming in regards to these worries. There is going to be guidance, they're saying. There is guidance coming for you. There is going to be light and guidance for you in these worries and fears about how to start a new beginning. But they're talking about that. Now for some here too, it can be, when I see the Nine of Swords, it talks about the night, it talks about the dream state, and for some you could be having prophetic dreams when I see all this together, especially with this energy. So you want to watch for that. If you've had a dream that was real guidance, so there may be guidance come to you in a dream, or has, maybe just in the recent past or coming soon. So the next one is future message to you. What can they see coming up that you can't see? And it is Knight of Wands. So action, movement, someone coming towards you with a lot of passion. This is a passionate energy that's sometimes referred to as the Knight of Passion. But it also can be a literal move. So for some, if you're thinking about moving, you will be moving, your partner may be moving, or you guys may be traveling to see each other. Action on the past. So it's taking action on this. So this again was fantasy. So if someone was in a fantasy type of thing, they're going to take action on it, like what they were idealizing or thinking about. There's going to be action taken for some. If there was indecision or a choice that needed to be made, there's going to be action taken on that. So they wanted me to refer it to the past here. But there is going to be some movement, they're saying. Could be in a fire sign, which we're coming into Leo. So this could literally be coming up in Leo time frame. But we have okay, they want to say between Cancer and Leo, could land right on the timeline. And it's for some reason with the 8 in the center, with the infinity, it's like the water and the fire are kind of fueling each other. They're feeding each other, and so when you heat water, of course, it boils and it gets kind of hot, like hot water type of energy. So things are really heating up in the Cancer and Leo time frame. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it at that. But there's going to be action taken. Something you can do for yourself to make the connection more positive. 3 of Swords. Heal your broken heart. You know, really, it's definitely the first thing I heard. She's wearing yellow, so empowering yourself is the solar chakra. So really standing in your power, doing the work to heal any pain or disappointment you've experienced, really tending to your heart chakra in whatever form that takes. Bringing some positivity. The sun, the yellow also represents sun, energy, you know, kind of trying to get yourself out of any of this type of energy in whatever way you can, doing that work for yourself. Don't look to your partner to do this. This is her by herself. She's younger in this picture, so maybe going back again to the past where this all started, perhaps for some in childhood. It could be a past relationship, but for some this goes way back to childhood patterns, okay? Healing that inner child's wounded heart, period. I don't know what to say anymore about that. Something, and remember, don't look to your partner to do this. This is your work. Something to do, okay. A spiritual message to you, 5D message to you, and it is the Empress. So you're the Empress, and I liken this to a message to you from your partner, and this is, I feel like they're imparting a visual to you, how they see you. She's gorgeous. She's amazing. She's the Empress. She's just not even a queen, right? A queen, there's 4 queens. There's a lot of choices within the queens, right? And this is not, she oversees the queen. She is now the one, the Empress. And so this is the message to you, is that you're their Empress, and you embody that energy in their eyes. So they're kind of showing you who you are to them. So you're like the queen, you're their Empress, and that's their fertile energy. You know, it's the creation energy. And there's definitely a lot of flow here. You can see a waterfall. This is such a beautiful deck. I'm so grateful to have received it. So that's their 5D message to you, and it's a beautiful one. And it's also the number 3. So if 3 is a good number for you, that's also a sign and a message to you as well. Could be a time frame for something coming in the future, like 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. 3 could be important for you guys for some reason. 3 is also masculine, feminine, higher self, and unity, you know, coming together, the Trinity rather. Outcome messages, and it is the Magician. So again, a lot of magic coming up, and there's the magic, they said, is where we started in that infinity sign, how I was seeing the projector, and you can kind of see it here. And it's really, like they're saying, it's a magical projector, because you'd be surprised what you start feeling the past loop up with starts getting shot out and projected back to you. So fill that past loop up with good things: serenity, playfulness, happiness, a romantical, beautiful love relationship. Fill that up, and that's what's going to come back to you. And it's magical, but it's within your power, right? It's within the solar chakra. It's the willpower to do that. It's just mind over matter. Think positive thoughts, people, as much as you possibly can. It's not airy-fairy. It is the truth. And then you can see the healing symbol here in the center. The heart is healed. You know, there is healing of the heart chakra. So that is definitely coming up as important for everyone to see. And then the other one, oh my God. So we got 1, 1. Oh, we got triple ones here. We got 1, 1, 1. They're going, there's 3. So there's three ones here. And then we have the 3 of swords too. So that trinity of ones is here. And we experience this to kind of get to this sometimes, right? But we have to heal that. We have to acknowledge it. We have to really look. And another message from the 5D is mother energy. So this could be energy that you're healing, or they're healing, or you're both healing, that's on the maternal side. Not to say there isn't any issues with the father or paternal, but this is right now, there's something with mother. They're healing mother energy, maternal energy, I feel, because I'm getting that as a family energy. But the outcome is the Magician now, and the 10 of Cups, and again a new 3D template that's coming for those that are guided, or for those that resonate with this. If this doesn't resonate with you, move to another video. It's not meant for you. But this is talking about that there is a magical, like kind of happy ending. It's like a fairy tale kind of thing, but it's not. They say it's not airy-fairy. It's in your power. This is a projector. Fill that past loop up with good, and delete the negative in the past, and start projecting back to yourself beautiful serenity, playful relationship energy, because this can be a reality. It doesn't have to be this. It doesn't have to be bad. It doesn't have to be not real. It can, really be true. So that is the past message for everyone, or the outcome message, that is possible. But there's work to do, right? There's work to do. This is what was needed to do to cross this for the positive, to make this more positive. So definitely coming up, and there's work to do here as well. It's healing that inner child. It's healing that heart chakra. And again, we're seeing a female here. So again, a lot of maternal energies and lines being healed here coming up. So there could be something you're experiencing, or they're experiencing with their maternal, with their mother or grandmother, someone that raised them, that didn't go right. It set a pattern that is pulling back a projection of something that's not good. That is like this. It's like, what's happening? There's no solid ground here. What's real? There's a what is real in regards to the the past. Like what? There's nothing no solid ground to stand on, and that's why they're giving it. They're giving solid ground now. But beautiful for a mystery reading. I mean, I love it. So I hope everyone has enjoyed it. If you feel guided to click on this reading and watch it, I feel it's going to be a message in here for you, or there was a message in here for you. If you feel this doesn't resonate to you, just try back next month and we'll see what happens. A lot of these are about relationships, but I don't like to put that energy out. It's just what comes from spirit, right? So I'm sending everyone angel blessings and oceans of love.